Is there something out there you have your eyes set on? Something that you really want to accomplish, but just don't know where to start? Setting a goal is the first and the most crucial step when it comes to achieving success. Understanding how to set a goal is what will lead you to your success. Welcome to Quality Time for Men, where time is the ultimate currency. Why you need a clear goal. Before we come to that, you have to understand why you need a purpose. Having a clear intention is like setting the GPS in your car where you want to go. It gives you that direction and purpose, which answers the question, where am I going? When that clear intent is absent from their lives, people feel stuck at a dead end where they wander aimlessly. When you have that goal, whether it's related to your career, personal growth, or any other aspect of life, it acts like a guide that points you in the right direction so you can make those informed decisions in your life. Because a time will come when you will have to make a decision and ask yourself if these life choices will actually take you closer to your goal or not. Because everyone's journey is different depending on their goals. Types of goals and priorities. Most people set their sights on their career, and it is what will bring them success. There might be a job you really want bad, or that promotion that you're working really hard for by putting in extra time just for that. For some, success is anything financial, be it a higher salary to pay off your student debt, which is a huge achievement in itself, by the way, or maybe you want to retire early and enjoy the rest of your life. For those people, financial stability is what brings them their stress-free lifestyle. It keeps them in peace. Then there are those lifelong learners, dedicated to expanding their knowledge. These people go for the most difficult and highest degree one can earn in a lifetime. For some people, it's learning a new language and skill. All these people have the mindset and the motivation, but that's not enough. Why mindset and motivation is nothing without a goal. We talked about how a goal will give you direction. Even though there is mindset and motivation already in play, direction is what keeps you on the right path and focus better. When you have a clear direction, you focus better, which keeps you from any kind of distractions. If life does throw distractions at you, you're far more likely to brush them off. Mindset and motivation have to align with the goal. Without the goal, these two just wither away until you find the next thing that hypes you up. And this just goes on in a vicious cycle. This also helps you think about how far you've come. Oftentimes, we forget where we started from and how far we've come over a short amount of time. These reminders are in charge of keeping you fired up for the rest of your path to glory. To get started, you just have to break down your end goal. Break down your goals. Sometimes the end goal seems extremely intimidating and scary, which makes it a challenge to pinpoint the exact area of where to begin. This is where you have to break it down into those smaller steps to get where you want to be. These small milestones will be the reason for that boost in dopamine levels that keep you motivated. First, what you're going to want to do is know where you want this to end and picture that. This has to be specific where you clearly define what you want and for how long. Once you've thought of that from every angle, the next step is to figure out different angles that some call smaller goals to gauge your performance throughout. These mini goals have to be defined in detail and point out what actions you are going to have to take to reach that milestone, and the clearer they are, the better. Then you get to the part where you prioritize and figure out which mini goal is more important and which goal you have to finish first. Sometimes the mini goal itself seems highly intimidating. But what you can do is break that mini goal down even further and repeat the same process again. This will make each task a lot easier and give you a higher level of focus. But the key is not to give up. Stay committed. Which brings us to consistency. You may have heard consistency is key, and for obvious reasons. Success demands that you stay consistent in what you're doing as long as you're on the right path to success. You have to stay committed to your cause and keep moving forward, even if you get hit with that unexpected challenge or obstacle that you didn't see that somehow lands a blow out of nowhere. Staying committed is what's going to help you face and conquer those obstacles and setbacks that life has to offer. Instead of giving up when things get rough, a strong commitment is what's going to compel you to find a creative way out so you can get ready for the reward that comes with it. Using the reward system. After achieving a milestone or completing your many goals, you start rewarding yourself. This reward has to be personally meaningful to you and act as a motivation. There can be levels to the reward too, like for a smaller task you can go buy yourself ice cream, or if you're into sports, you get to spare some extra time and go play football with your buddies. Then there are some rewards you keep at bay, only to be given to yourself when you do something big, or maybe even achieve your end goal. This reward has to be huge, like a vacation to another country, or that new car you always wanted. This is called positive reinforcement. You create a positive association between your efforts and the feeling of accomplishment, which boosts your motivation. But don't make the mistake of going overboard. You can't just spend all of the money you made just because you achieved something. You have to be patient and smart about it and spend it on things that align with your own values. There's still this one thing keeping you from achieving your goals, and that is the limit you set on your own self. How the impossible becomes possible. You have to break free from your own self-limiting beliefs. Usually, people hesitate when aiming for their goals and end up selling themselves short because they have this negative belief that their goals are impossible to achieve. This is mostly because too many people are still sitting there in their comfort zone. When you rewire your brain and your thoughts to actually believe that the impossible can be possible, you'll be more likely to take risks and try new stuff. Imagine when you do succeed, you'll finally get the chance to walk up to the people who thought it was impossible and prove them wrong. For that, you'll have to visualize your goals from the very beginning. Visualize your goals. Visualization is a very powerful technique that is used in personal development. It involves creating a vivid image or scenario inside your head that is related to your goal and the outcome you want to come true. When you have this mental image inside your mind, you get a clearer picture of your goal. What it will then do is replace that negative mindset with a more positive approach. You'll start looking at things differently from there on, which reduces your anxiety levels and builds that confidence. This, in turn, influences your subconscious mind. The images and scenarios you repeatedly visualize can reprogram your subconscious beliefs and attitudes to align with your goals. How do you set your goals for success? Let us know in the comment section below. If you want more info about how you can determine your goals yourself or need help to get off to a good start, then check out the description down below and start achieving your goals. Thanks for watching. See you again soon in another video.